I smell bitch! What's up, motherfuckers? It's the Big Motor Small Blade podcast, if that's what you want to call it. It's not a podcast, but I do smell bitch. That's what's up.
Okay, anyway. Kind of our mid-season review type deal, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like almost mid-season, so we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, it's Nashville weekend. Yeah, so what we're going to cover, we're going to go over really everything, just everything that's gone on throughout the year, any big storylines, like
some dude in some 5-car.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. He's been doing average. I thought you were
whacking one off?
Yeah.
That's what
Cranking
I do.
it for Kyle?
That's what I do. I crank it for Kyle.
All right, Clint.
Gotta love Clint Boyer, man.
Yeah, just kind of go over races we've been to this year, the package, the next-gen car, that guy. Yeah, cool. Get into it. Yeah, races.
Races we have been to a ton of races this year.
Was it 5? I think it's 5. Yeah, 5.
5?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Daytona Road Course.
Yep.
Bristol. Dirt. Martinsville. Darlington.
And Charlotte and Indianapolis.
Yeah.
We take a minor detour
in
the end of the month of May. But yeah.
Yeah, it's
we want to start at the beginning. I know we kind of did a video that nobody saw, of course, on our Daytona Road Course, but it was kind of in a hotel room. It wasn't.
I forgot we did that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Daytona was cool. Bristol Dirt. Holy fucking water.
Yeah.
Good Lord, it was wet. It was wet as fuck.
It was a lot of rain. The entire parking lot was fucking flooded.
Yeah.
On the Sunday.
Yeah. Bass Pro Shops got a lot of business that weekend there. Yeah. Rain suits were in high demand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Bristol Dirt was awesome. I'm excited to get back next year. Fucking totally got it.
Gross.
That sucked. That was lame.
Our only hope was Denny Hamlin trying to drive it on the outside past him, which was stupid as fuck. Thanks, Dennis.
Anyway. Yeah, Bristol Dirt was fun. Had a good time there.
Yeah.
It
wasn't as fun as it could have been. Thanks, Christopher Bell, asshole.
Oh yeah, that was great. It was pretty cool to see Suarez up there. That was fun.
That was
awesome. Lost my fucking mind.
Yeah. Dude sitting there fucking crying at lap 100, like, go on, Daniel,
God, I hate everything about you. Like, your mannerisms are just terrible.
I know. They're intended to be that way.
Then we went to Martinsville. I don't even remember like half these races we went to. I mean, I remember Bristol.
Martinsville was great.
Martinsville,
It was a good race.
I don't remember. Who won?
Truex.
Oh yeah, that's why. That's why I don't remember who won.
Kyle Larson finally grew up and learned how to drive Martinsville.
Josh Berry won that Xfinity race. That was nuts.
Yeah, so we went to.
That was pretty nuts.
So 2 of our first 3 race weekends of the year ended up with both of the races for the weekend running on the same day. So Bristol, truck race was before that, before the Cup race, right before the Cup race, and then Martinsville, same thing. The Xfinity race was right before the Cup race. So that was kind of fun. It's just like, it's a lot of hours in the sun, though, consecutively. So
it was a lot of fucking replanning. Like, Bristol, we
bought this shitty-ass hotel. I bought it.
What is it? You speak in French?
Oh, yeah, y'all just crashed at my hotel.
Bro, it's the worst hotel ever.
I swear to God, I bought a double. And then
terrible.
Ended up in this terrible fucking thing.
Yeah, and then, we ended up in this shit, and then race gets rained out. So we go, you go home, because your brother had to move. And then me and Tyler roam around Bristol all day. We went to Bass Pro Shops. We went to mountains. We found this awesome Airbnb, like in a barn up in the middle of the Tennessee mountains.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Being a cool ass weekend, but it was just a lot of. Then Martinsville, you won't live as far as we do away from Martinsville, but over Martinsville.
Yeah.
A lot of just dumb rescheduling. Rain. Fuck rain.
Fucking rain,
Fuck
man.
rain.
And especially with inaugural events for this season, it's just been brutal with rain. We'll get to that later.
Yeah,
We didn't go to Coda, but we'll get to that.
Did not go to Coda.
Thank God. It would have been.
Where else did we go this
shit.
year?
Darlington.
What was after Darlington?
Yeah, Darlington with our first spring dart.
400.
Confederate 400. Yeah,
No.
would have been a yikes.
No.
No, Goodyear though and we had the fucking Goodyear blimp for the throwback race. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought the race itself was pretty cool. I enjoyed
Xfinity
it.
race we went to the Xfinity race.
Yeah,
too.
that was really good.
Barry almost winning. That was pretty fun.
Yeah,
I lost.
you about lost your damn mind again.
yeah, I was pretty happy about that one.
Yeah.
Cup race was. I mean,
it was fine.
People thought it was lackluster. I thought it was a good time.
Yeah.
Got the
fucking 5 team figuring it out at the last minute, cutting off like 5 seconds off Truex. I thought that was pretty cool. Having a run at the lead and couldn't quite do it, but I thought it was pretty fun to watch all that.
I don't know. I drank a lot of beer. I know that.
I had to drive, so I had to curtail the beering. Well,
Yeah.
that leads me to something else we're going to talk about. It's all these damn COVID protocols with parking lots. Why the hell can we only get in the parking lot 3 hours before the race? It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, hopefully that'll go away soon.
I sure hope so. That and then the whole coolers thing. Like, damn it. Beers and waters and shit are just too goddamn much at a racetrack to be needing to buy it there. I know we've been lucky. We found these clear coolers on Amazon. Those are pretty good, but as soon as you put ice in it, the ice starts melting and it gets all over your fucking ass, and it's fucking annoying.
And then you bitch about it, even though Buddy offered to carry it for you, and you still want to bitch about it.
I told you we didn't need it anyway because it was Daytona and it was cold as fuck.
Hey man,
Buddy.
gotta keep your beer cold.
Beer would have been cold. Anyway.
Hey, clear eyes, full hearts, cold beer, can't lose.
Anyway, we're definitely gonna need it for Atlanta though. We'll get there.
God bless America. And then I went to the 600, and you went to the
Elio Castroneves 500.
That's
no.
I went to the I went to the Young Money Invitational.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
That was a fucking frustrating weekend. Freezing finish wherever you finish in the truck race. Yeah. And then Hemrick should have won the Xfinity race. And what do you know? Didn't.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Yeah. And then
Daniel Hemrick, man.
Larson won the 600, which was fine. I guess. I don't care.
This guy's getting sick of Larson like everybody else on Reddit.
Really not.
No, you're just getting sick of me being okay with. You're getting sick of me being able to have something over you because you've had it over me.
I'm
for
not
like
even
5
sick
years.
of that.
You'll be sick of it soon enough. I won't let you forget about it.
Well,
I've had to deal with this guy and his fucking Kevin Harvick guy winning 8 or 9 races 2 of the last 3 years. So I'm gonna let him have it this year.
Well, I mean, he should have won more than 8 or 9 in those years that he did.
Kyle should have won like 8 already this year. So.
Well, look, man.
All right, we're gonna have a quick non-sponsored break. We saw these fucking commercials.
No one cares.
I don't care at all either. But it was the only thing. It was the only thing interesting.
I don't care at all. So let's make.
No. The only thing interesting that happened to the All-Star race is that we wanted to try these, and then Tyler's girlfriend couldn't find them, so we couldn't try them. And then we saw them today at Target, so they were $15 goddamn dollars. They better not suck ass. I don't even like these things normally. They better not suck. Let's find out if it sucks. Shoot us.
This is why this could never be like. This could never take off, is because
unless we actually got sponsored by it. But then I couldn't say it sucked. I'm not gonna say it sucks, but it definitely is not fantastic.
Oh, I like that.
It's all right.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's the tropical punch one. No, there's tropical punch. There's regular fruit punch. I think there's like a citrus one. Anyway.
All right.
All right.
So we've been to those races this year. Going to Atlanta. Atlanta. Neither one of us has been to Atlanta before. That'll be fun.
I knew I wanted to go. Me personally, I definitely wanted to go before they reconfigured the track or just repaved it or whatever they're going to do. They're probably going to reconfigure it to back to the 90s, I guess. But I definitely wanted to go before they did that. I've always liked Atlanta. I still like it even with the current package because you still have to drive the cars because of just the track conditions are so brutal. But admittedly, watching the race on TV is just fucking boring as shit because the cars are so slow. I mean, they still have to wait till they're almost completely off the corner to pick up the throttle, like 20 laps into a run. So it's it'll be fine. There's one particular reason I had to go.
Yeah,
this time.
Only fucking reason he wouldn't even give a shit about going. Larson, he calls me. He goes, "Hey, Atlanta," and I'm like, "I don't know, Chief." He's like, "But Larson's gonna win," and I'm like, "Yeah, like I said, I don't know, Chief." He's like, "There's $40." All right, fine.
Yeah, they're selling turn 4 tickets for like $40. I'm like, yeah, you can't beat that. That's not too bad.
And then after that, Indianapolis for the doubleheader.
Yep.
That'll be a good time. Get to see Harvick racing 2 races that weekend. Get him to run.
Get to see
15th.
Jimmy Jam run 23rd in the IndyCar race. I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
Maybe by then Jimmy will have upgraded to 21st. We're hoping. I'm not banking on it, but we're gonna hope.
It's been a miserable year.
Bowman has 2 wins. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys realize, I started out this year wearing all Harvick stuff. It's been a rough time. And
COVID.
Where else? At Darlington.
We're going to Darlington and Bristol, and
I'm going to Richmond.
Yeah, he's going to Richmond. Hell, I may end up going to
Richmond
Richmond if my schedule turns out. I don't think I'm going to Richmond.
Yeah, Martin's going to Roval.
And then if Larson ends up in the Final Four, I'm going to find a fucking red eye out to Phoenix. I mean, just think how fast he's been this year. Once they let him juice up the car because it's Final Four, then I don't see how they're going to be beat. Shit, if they just have Chase Elliott set up from last year, I don't think they'll get beat.
Problem is, Chase will probably be in the Final Four with them.
Well, if they both have the same setup, Kyle's a better driver. So
I doubt it. Kyle. Chase's setup. What else were we going to talk about?
You wrote it down.
I did.
Oh, yeah, Kyle D. Larson.
Well, we were going to talk about, just go over teams.
Oh, yeah, we'll go over teams first. We'll get to
start
Kyle.
out with Hendrick Motorsports.
Hendrick Motorsports. The man Cal.
Yeah, so that Larson guy.
That Larson guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bitches.
It's been a year.
It's been a good fucking year.
It's been a year.
It's been a good fucking year.
Oh,
man.
Hendrick's been fucking ridiculous.
Hendrick has been fucking ridiculous.
4 races, they finished 1-2, and that's not including the All-Star race?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't finish the All-Star race.
No, because Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It was close, though.
Yeah.
Elliott was 3rd, right?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, they've been strong. It seems like Larson being there almost. I'm not gonna say Larson being there elevated the team, but
I think Chad Canals being ahead of everything certainly.
I
think that's helped for sure.
That definitely.
Chad's time as a crew chief, I think, had run its course, but Chad's overall vision and ability to command a team, I think, is fully on display right now.
Yeah. Obviously Larson's been okay this year. Chase Elliott.
Yeah.
Chase Elliott's
Kyle's only led 1,200 laps or some shit.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that.
It's a lot.
I'm too busy looking at 11th every race. Then Elliott. I mean, I feel like I've been disappointed with Chase this year. He's picked it up the past couple weeks, which
he's been really good the past few weeks.
Which honestly, that's been Chase Elliott's MO the past pretty much
his entire career, basically, right?
At least since he started winning.
Yeah,
that's been his strong is the second half of the year. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's picking it up, and he's right there with Kyle.
Yeah, so we'll see if he and Kyle are both firing on all
Yeah.
cylinders coming down the stretch. Then, Jesus Christ, it's gonna be some fun shit to watch. I can tell you that.
Alex Bowman's been solid.
Yeah.
He just needs to be more consistent. That's Alex's thing. They have inconsistent speed, which I think
It's funny because Bowman's been when he's on, he's been on.
But when he's off,
He's
like,
been
off.
And then there's been Byron, who's been super consistently in the top 10, but not.
He hasn't been lights out fast.
No. But, I mean,
All year.
if you can be super consistently in the top 10 and then every now and then come with that race winning speed, that's still a good strategy with this format right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hendrick's been obviously top of the heap.
Yeah.
Gibbs.
It's been all right.
Yeah.
Truex and Hamlin are carrying the load.
Well, and even like Truex, I was watching practice today. They were saying Truex. I mean, he has those 3 wins, but everywhere else he's been meh.
Yeah.
So
Truex has been kind of Bowman-esque, I guess, in that same way. They've been when they're on, and when they're not, they're kind of nowhere.
It's almost like Truex. He got those couple wins, and he's kind of having last year all over again.
Yeah,
honestly.
Kyle
Busch has been stronger than he really
looks like.
Seemed. Yeah. He had the cut tire at Darlington. He had the
Bristol. He had the pit
wreck,
early.
not the wreck.
He had the
pit early.
Yeah. They would have been good there, I think.
I mean, he was running second when that happened.
But he was running first before he started heating up, and then he kind of
he was running second at Darlington.
Yeah,
Kyle's been really good. Denny's obviously been consistent, but he's kind of tapered off.
He's definitely tapered off.
And then Christopher Bell, he's got the win, and he's running about where I thought Christopher Bell was going to run.
Yeah. I thought Bell would be a little bit better than that, to be honest. I mean, it is the first year with them, but still.
There's never been 4 good Gibbs cars.
That's true.
There never has been.
No. But shit, there's never really been 4 good Hendrick cars until this year either, so there's a first for everything.
Yeah, true.
But, I mean, you think of the best Hendrick teams. In 2009, Dale Jr. was nowhere.
I feel like 14 was one of the best.
Even then, Casey Kane wasn't really good that year. He got a win. He got that one win in Atlanta. I mean, that's the kind of 2014 is kind of the same as 2007 because Mears got that win. I mean, it wasn't the same way Kane got his win, but
and that's the thing. It's Kane outright won, made the playoffs, but then the other 3 guys all got 4 wins.
Yeah.
So
anyway, did Jimmy get 5 that year? Did he just have 4?
I think he only had 4. He got his 4th was Texas.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the next year's 5th one was Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Penske.
Penske's been disappointing.
Penske's really?
I feel like they've been on the back burner.
Yeah.
Because Penske usually starts hot. And I don't think they started hot this year.
I feel like Blaney always starts hot. Joey and Brad are kind of there, and then once playoff time comes in, they light it the fuck up.
Joey is always good in the first month of the season and the last month of the season, and then kind of putters around most of the season.
Yeah. We'll get 1 or 2 random wins every now.
Brad's usually really...
I'm trying to normalize the fact that Joey Logano's not that good.
Joey Logano.
I mean, the man has that championship, but he's only he had those couple years 14 and 15, but the man only wins fucking
3 races.
3 races a year tops.
Well, you say only that's not great, but
listen,
Joey to me is.
I'm trying.
I know. Well, Joey to me is really high upper B tier Cup star to me. When Joey is on, he's one of the best there is, and it's tough to beat him.
You can talk about Penske.
But that is, but that's kind of rare for Joey. It was really common in 2014 and 15, and ever since then,
Talk about current Penske. No one gives a fuck about the past.
Well, Joey is current Penske. Brad is about to be former Penske.
Right, Blaney should be former Penske.
Ryan Blaney is an anomaly to me because sometimes he shows up to the racetrack and he is as advertised. He is the next coming of Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 2002.
Okay.
Like as far as his Ryan's got the personality and he's got the appeal. And sometimes he shows up to the track with the speed that he needs to pull that off.
There's not a beer I wanted.
What'd you get?
I had a beer in the freezer.
Oh. And then a lot of times he shows up to the track and he's just middle of the pack. But then he goes to fucking Martinsville and he runs great all the time. And I just don't understand what the deal is with Blaney. A guy that runs that consistently good at Martinsville should be better statistically than he is. But he has never
Ryan Blaney could be better somewhere else.
I think he could be too. And I think I think it'll be better when Brad leaves. Because let's be honest. Penske puts Joey Logano first, Brad Keselowski second, Ryan Blaney third.
Yeah, it's not clear.
It's very clear. It's very clear, and Brad still usually ends up with more wins than Joey. Because Brad's a better driver. I'm sorry, he just is.
Yeah.
Brad's definitely a better driver, and if you put Brad in a Hendrick car this year, I think he'd be running with Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. I think. You put him in the 11 car at Gibbs, I think he's running with them too. I genuinely think that. I think Brad's one of the best drivers in the sport. But yeah, clearly Penske's priority is not Brad right now. He's higher than Blaney, but he is not their priority. Well, okay, maybe he might be below Blaney this year because he's leaving. Because outside of Talladega, what has Brad really done this year? Not a whole lot.
Been all right.
He's been all right, but that's what Joey's been. Joey's been all right.
What's that team that has 4 cars? The Ford team that has 4 cars.
The other Ford team with 4 cars?
Yeah. They got that bacon guy.
That guy that likes AJ Foyt so much that he emulated his numbers.
Yeah, they got that bacon guy. They got that
guy that sold out his Formula One team to the Russians.
They got the Jesus guy. They got the rich kid. And then they got that guy.
Who's the Jesus guy?
Chase Briscoe.
Oh yeah, Chase Briscoe.
And then they got.
See, this reminds me of a conversation. We're talking about Stuart Hoffs, if you couldn't figure it out. This reminds me of a conversation he and I were having the other day, and I haven't noticed Chase Briscoe fucking at all this year, dude.
Yeah.
Like I figured I'd at least notice him.
He's having about the year I thought he was going to have. He's been exactly where I thought he was going to be. Eric Almirola.
You just have no expectations for anybody, do you? Except Harvick.
Yeah.
I expected Chase. I didn't expect Chase to light the world on fire, but I expected him to be.
There's only one car at Stuart Haas that's really worth a shit most of the time.
Yeah, it has been for a couple years.
I'm sorry, it's been like that the entire damn time.
Dude, when Harvick leaves Stuart Haas, or when he retires, that team is just gonna.
They're gonna have to figure something out.
They're gonna have to figure something. They're gonna have to stop hiring fucking pay drivers. Is what they're gonna have to do. Right now they have 2 pay drivers.
Well, I think that I think they don't need to be a 4-car team. I think what would help them if they were like a 2-car team or a 3 max.
Well, when they ran their best, they were a 2-car team.
Exactly.
Well, except 2018. But even then, Harvick just basically carried the load. Everybody else was okay.
Yeah.
Kurt was pretty good for a lot of it.
Was good for a lot of it.
Yeah, he did. He did have 2 wins that year. I forgot about that. Of course, he stole one from Harvick, but you're still upset about it.
That was such a fucking Ricky fucking Stenhouse. Can't drive a wood screw. Yeah. Anyway, Stuart Haas has been. Almirola has been trash, which
Almirola's been trash.
I'm happy to see that because Eric doesn't deserve that car. I'm sorry.
I still don't get
I'm not one of those guys that he's such a nice guy. He deserves to. No, he's a nice. Sure, he might be a nice guy, even though he whines like a bitch on the radio. But he sucks. He's had flashes of he's
meh.
Good of meh.
His best moments have been. He's all right. That's been his best moments to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he's not. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see what Smithfield sees in him. They could easily, like, they could have had Kyle Larson last year, and that was on Ford. Tony really wanted him, but, yeah, they could have had Kyle Larson. Their lineup now outside of Kevin Harvick is Almirola, Briscoe, which I think Briscoe will be better in a couple of years.
I don't know.
Give Stewart Haas time, but and
Briscoe's running
Custer.
about where I thought he would.
Almirola's
running about where I want him to run. And then,
but below where he could be running.
Cole Custer's.
Where the fuck is Cole Custer?
I don't know.
How the hell did he win a race last year? I know how he won.
Well, Cole, I didn't think Cole did that bad last year. I thought Cole did
like
fine.
7 top 10s.
I thought he did fine.
Ugh.
I thought he ran.
I want more than 7 top 10s out of my rookie of the year.
Okay.
I just do. Larson had like 17. Elliott had like 20 or whatever the fuck it was.
You could be wrong if you want. That's fine.
I want more than 7 top 10s out of my rookie of the year. I'm sorry.
I don't think his win was as much bullshit as everybody thinks it was.
That wouldn't have happened without this bullshit package.
Oh my God! Here we go. Anyway,
you wrote it down.
I did, but
I'm not going to get on my soapbox, but it's true.
Yeah, but he still had to be there and make the move.
Admittedly.
He was there. He was running 5th
or
4th or wherever, and he made the move. Like,
it's
not like it's not like Austin Dillon at Texas.
Yeah.
Where he, like, just got out in front of the field and tires don't mean shit and, oh, God, you're the fucking...
Racetracks where tire wear doesn't mean anything, that just does nothing for me.
But Cole, I feel like he's in a bit of a sophomore slump, which it happens, whatever. I still think Cole's probably the second guy at Stewart Haas.
Right now, yeah. Well, I mean, especially with his connection.
I feel like right now, I feel like even on Almirola's best day, I feel like on everyone's best day, Cole Custer's the second best guy. Like, take Almirola's bad luck this year, I think Cole's still the second.
Well, let's see when I think Briscoe could challenge when he gets up to speed with it. I think Briscoe's a better driver than he's shown through the first part of this season.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if we're not going to judge 23-11 based on the first half of this season, then I don't think we should judge Briscoe entirely.
Well, I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
Right now.
Yeah, probably. I think you're probably right, but I think Briscoe could be close.
I guess the elephant in the room is, where the fuck are you, guy? Where you been?
10th to 12th.
Where are you? Where art thou, Kevin Harvick? Where? Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking like, you know what this looks like for Harvick? It looks like the kind of year he sneaks into winning a championship.
I wish.
I think it could happen.
I hope.
I still think it could happen because
he should.
You remember 17 where he ran kind of like this all most of the season?
He has never run this bad since he's been at Stewart Haas.
Fair enough.
This is the worst he's run. 2017,
the first 20 races of that was probably the worst, right? That or 19.
Yeah, but I could at least think of a couple races that he should have won before he actually did.
I mean, he got close at Kansas. I mean, it took Larson taking himself out and everybody throwing their fucking heads on the fucking floorboard. I'm still upset about that.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, I don't even count that.
Right.
Like, he dominated Atlanta in 17. He had some other races he could have done.
17 was different, too, because they were switching over to Ford. It was a little bit different, but it's funny. I'm so used to seeing them in a Ford. I look back here and see all these Chevys, and it looks a little odd.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
And I remember when it first started, it looked really odd, them being in a Ford. Now it's totally normal, and I can't imagine them not being in a Ford. But
anyway,
it's the way life
Harvick's
works.
been bad.
Yeah, they've been pretty bad. Their paint scheme department's doing really well, though. Or if their paint scheme department's always been pretty good.
Been doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
If we had to crown paint scheme department of the decade, it would be Stewart Haas for the 4 team alone. Basically.
Not even Stewart Haas, just Busch.
Busch. And then outside of Busch, they still come in with like a fucking Gravedigger scheme or something like that.
Yeah.
But then you got the Jimmy John schemes, and those are boring as fuck. But they're kind of classic at this point since he's won so much in them.
Yeah, they're not that. Anyway,
they're not that bad. They're just kind of boring compared to the Busch stuff. But
anyway, He's run bad.
Yeah, they've been pretty
It's
bad.
been terrible.
I think they'll figure it out.
Life is trash.
They'll figure it out. They couldn't.
The sky is gray.
Sky is. It's North Carolina. It's always gray.
The sky is gray.
I'm
blue.
I think they'll.
Double D, double die.
I will beat off a guy.
Anyway, yeah.
My prediction is Harvick will figure it out. They'll get 2 wins. They'll luck into the championship 4 and then finish third like they always do. That's what I think. Behind Larson and Elliott. And Truex will be like distant 4th. I don't think Hamlin wins the regular season championship at this point. I think Larson's going to win it. What do you think, guy? How can you bet against Larson at this point?
Care.
I mean, tied for first in practice today. He may win the pole tomorrow. Who the hell knows, man? Dude is unstoppable right now.
Yeah, Harvick's been nowhere this year. I don't want
Watch
to
that
talk about
stop all as soon as we go to
rough.
Atlanta.
It's been rough. What other RCR?
RCR's been. I think they've been okay.
They've been RCR. Austin Dillon has been Austin Dillon, and Tyler Reddick has been
better than he should be in that car, I think.
Yeah.
Not every race, but like overall.
I think I wish Reddick was a little bit closer.
Yeah.
To winning week to week. Maybe not week to week, but like when he is on, I wish he was a little bit closer to winning. I think give it a year or so, and if Reddick hasn't won yet, then I think he needs to look for something else because I think Reddick's probably one of the top guys. Right. Probably. I think he's another Kyle Larson. Maybe not that
Reddick,
good, but like
yeah.
I think he's up there.
You get guys like Reddick, you get guys like Chris Buescher into seriously quality rides. I think they would turn a lot of heads.
You say Chris Buescher. I was thinking Christopher Bell. I think Christopher Bell's a bit overrated.
I think Bell's a little bit overrated too.
Yeah.
I mean, he consistently over a long season he got beat by Reddick a couple times.
Yeah.
So I like Bell. I don't hate Bell, but I think he is a little bit.
He was in a Gibbs Xfinity car. I'm sorry.
And got
supposed to win.
Got beat by a RCR car.
Yeah.
I mean, RCR is better than Xfinity Series, but
Ryan Newman he's there.
Is he?
I guess.
I like Ryan Newman as a guy. I think it's time he needs to consider retiring, though.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
I think Chris Buescher needs to consider getting a better ride because he deserves it.
I would maybe stick it out if this whole Keselowski thing. That could help a lot, honestly.
I'm hoping it's kind of like the Stewart Haas thing for them, just because for Chris Buescher's sake, because I think Chris Buescher is a really good driver.
And having a guy like Brad Keselowski he can lean on.
Yeah.
I think that'll help a lot. That team may be able to take that tandem and go a ways with it, honestly. And they've already got the foundation. They're better than they were a couple years ago.
Yeah, they are.
So
I think Buescher. I don't think he's gonna win, but I think he'd make the playoffs. I think he could be a round of 12 guy.
Yeah.
Ganassi.
Well, actually, Chastain was pretty good in practice today.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't like the thought of the 42 winning a race.
He is a watermelon person.
We saw these fucking.
He is a watermelon. I saw these memes and I'm convinced they're true. I think Ross Chastain is a literal watermelon,
which makes him throwing watermelons
down. And I think there's an opportunity.
I
think there's an alternate universe where he's a human.
No, he's a watermelon.
No, he's a watermelon in this universe.
Oh, the alternate universe.
And he kills watermelons. And I think there's an alternate universe where he's a human, but watermelons are like the people of the world. But he's dressed as a watermelon.
A watermelon.
Yeah, he's a human dressed as a watermelon, and he smashes babies.
But they're just dressed up like babies are actually watermelons. So he's actually murdering watermelons.
No, he's murdering babies. Like babies.
So he's a human in this, but he's actually murdering babies.
Yes. He's a watermelon. He's dressed as a watermelon, but he's a human murdering babies.
Fucking disturbing.
This is Ganassi in 2021.
And then there's Kurt Busch.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Kurt. I know he wants to drive the next gen car, but he maybe should consider doing that for a year. I love Kurt.
I think he will. I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to do it for a year and then quit.
He needs to get out of Ganassi, though. Ganassi's trash.
Yeah.
I love how it took Matt Kenseth coming on board for Ganassi to realize he needed to get rid of Chad Johnston. I thought that was hilarious. We're not going to get into that.
I thought they fired him before.
No,
they fired
him a few races after Kenseth got there.
Oh. I don't remember. Who else? What other teams are there?
2311 and Trackhouse.
Yeah.
Trackhouse, man. Let's go.
I want to talk about 2311.
Let's talk about 2311. Get out of Twitter for a minute.
Bad.
Well, not really. I mean, I don't think they've been as bad.
I feel like they've had a lot of shit happen.
Yeah, I mean, they were running really well at Bristol. Had a tire go down, or I think they made Stenhouse made contact with them or something.
I'm listening.
They had that happen. They were running really well at Dover, was it? And then had something happen. I don't remember. Maybe Bubba sped on pit road. I don't know. I don't think they've been.
No, I think they've been
as
about where they should be. I think Trackhouse has exceeded expectations. For sure.
Expectations were basically 0 for Trackhouse.
Yeah.
So it's easier. Now, I mean, like Bubba's ahead of Daniel in points.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Here's why. Bubba's had bad luck as far as like Bubba hasn't even had that much bad luck. They've been not great, and then they've also had a couple pit road penalties. Suarez gets caught up in every damn wreck there is.
Yeah, All-Star Open
for no reason. Like he's always running like hold on. Suarez speeds on pit road like no one's fucking business.
Yeah, he's like Jeff Gordon circa 2012.
Like Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
He's had a couple pit road. Suarez should be maybe not in a playoff spot, but he should be knocking on the door as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I think Trackhouse.
I mean, their run at Bristol and their run at what was it, Kansas before they had the penalty.
Atlanta. They were running like 6.
Yeah.
They're running top 10 somewhere else. They had top. I mean, they had top 10. They were running top 10 at Martinsville, and then had something happen.
When Byron, I think
he had the fastest car on the track at Martinsville.
And then I think he and Byron.
Well, no, he wasn't.
Was before that.
I think he was a lap down at that, or so. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, that team's exceeded expectations. 2311's been.
They have
meh.
Well, 2311's below expectations, but to be fair, their expectations were way too high.
I can't stand Denny Hamlin, but I have to respect the guy because Bubba and Jordan were like, yeah, we're going to fucking go out here, we're going to win, we're going to kick ass, chew bubble gum, and we're all out of bubble gum.
Yeah.
And Denny Hamlin was like, whoa, slow the roll there, kid.
Yeah. It ain't going to happen like that.
It's day one.
Yeah.
Chill. So, I don't know. Trackhouse, God, I wish Suarez could win a race. That's
cool
complete 100% bias. I like Bubba a lot. I really want Suarez to.
Well, that reminds me of something. I remember
this bullshit with the damn charter.
Oh, fuck charters, yeah.
God,
fuck charters in general. I
don't know.
The charter system is the most broken thing in NASCAR, and that's saying something. I mean, when you got a team like Rick Ware Racing just hoarding 4 charters for just to make money.
Yeah,
they're not doing anything.
You said, walking in the track that one day, we got 35 of the best drivers out there, and whatever the fuck Rick Ware has going on.
And that's not fair to James Davison. James Davison's actually done a pretty good job this year, I think. I think he has for being in a Rick Ware car.
You can't judge. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, if you're putting that car in the top 28 every now and then, a Rick Ware car,
dude,
that's not bad.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
That's like, I know we don't like the guy, but I remember when Corey LaJoie started putting whatever car he was in. What car was that?
Fast.
Go fast?
Go fast.
He started putting the Go Fast car in like the top 25 or something. I was like, all right, it's, you got to keep everything in perspective of where your equipment's at and where your thing is at.
I think Corey LaJoy's a fucking douchebag, and that's from personal experience.
I don't think he's a bad driver, though.
Yeah, I think he is, like, he definitely exceeds what he gets.
And he had to learn that. He did the whole overdrive it, wreck it a lot, and he had to learn that. But there's a good handful of guys like that. We were already talking about Reddick and Busher. They're those kind of guys. If Stenhouse could keep it out of the fucking wall, he'd be that kind of guy. I think. I mean, we've seen what Stenhouse can do on dirt. The dude can drive. He's just a fucking loose cannon half the time.
He's too far into his career. Like, bro, you gotta stop wrecking shit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know.
You gotta stop wrecking shit.
I'm not giving him an excuse.
You're damn.
Yeah.
This is his 9th season.
Yeah, but I mean,
you gotta stop wrecking shit.
He never really came into a good situation.
He could not wreck shit.
Well, I know. I mean, no, like I said, I'm not saying that's an excuse for him to keep wrecking shit.
JTG, there's another team. Stenhouse could stop wrecking shit. Ryan Priest, I don't know. You want a truck race?
Fuck out of here.
I don't know.
I don't know what to think about Priest anymore.
I thought he was going to be good.
He ran in his first
rookie
race.
Year, he did pretty good.
2019, like his first non-Daytona race. It was Atlanta. He was running like, 6th to 7th or some shit like that most of the day?
Yeah.
And they got taken out on pit road because NASCAR still thinks it's a great idea not to have pit road limiters. So he was looking at his fucking dash, and some guy decided he was going to...
BJ McLeod.
Yeah, BJ McLeod was just like, I'm going to go from the outside lane to the garage.
One does.
Yeah, as one does. How NASCAR didn't see that footage and decide that they need pit road limiters, I don't know. It's not a competition thing. It's pit road. I'm sorry. You need pit road limiters.
Spire is a team, and they're on the track.
I don't know.
Brickware Racing is they're
a mess.
4 cars of moving chicanes.
It wouldn't be as bad if they would quit putting fucking Cody Ware and Garrett Smithley in the car. Or does Garrett Smithley even drive the car anymore? But Cody Ware needs to get the fuck out of NASCAR.
There's like 19 different guys that drive those 4 cars.
Like when Cody Ware just junked
Bailey, Indy, and Curry.
At Martinsville, the wreck, the only 40 laps we got during the nighttime before the rain came too hard, it ended because Cody Ware just decided he was going to junk James Davison because he passed him or something. Or he was racing him. Yeah, it happened right in front of me.
Quinn Half is Quinn Half.
God damn it, Quinn Half. And they had Landon Castle, too.
He's so bad.
Like, Landon Castle is not that bad of a driver for Starcom, and then they're like, no, man, we're going with Quinn fucking Half.
Yeah.
Like you would say, sometimes you half and palf.
Oh my god. And your fucking team falls down. I guess I don't know what else to talk about.
I don't really know. We can talk about
the next gen car. Yeah. I still don't have anything to fucking say about it.
I don't know.
I don't have anything.
I think
to say
it looks
about it
great.
Looks great. I don't know what to say about it until they race it.
I just know that it'll be pivotal.
I hate everything about you. The package is trash. God. The 550 package.
The 510 package.
I hate it. I'm not even talking about the 510. The 550 package is so bad. I hate it.
It sucks.
It's so stupid.
Because I remember being
wait.
There's more.
But wait. It's stupid to talk about because after this year, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, you say that like they're not basing next year's package somewhat on this. Steve O'Donnell, we saw you after Bristol and you laughed at his joke. Listen to us if you're watching.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Listen to us.
That's what we think about the 550 package, asshole.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
It's Quinn Half level bad.
Yeah. We literally had you in our sights and we didn't say anything. We should have. Yeah. That is on us. But the 550 package is on you guys. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Marcus Smith, if you're watching this, I don't know how much clout you have in NASCAR, but let him know we hate this shit. It sucks.
Good buddy of mine.
It's
that
really
Marcus
bad.
Smith guy.
When you're Kyle Larson and you have passed for the lead 3 times at the end of the Kansas race within the last 30 laps.
So Ty fucking Gibbs, man.
Ty fucking Gibbs, man.
Hey, there we go.
Ty Gibbs.
TFG.
TFG.
Yo, that motherfucker. Holy shit.
Ty, if
That
you're
little-
watching, we apologize for using your name
That
in
little-
vain, but
That little fucking, what's that kid from The Incredibles looking ass?
Dash?
That Dash looking little,
Talking about the kid, not the kid who was like, that's totally wicked.
whatever
You
kid.
talking about that kid?
The
super
like
guy.
the son.
Yeah, Dash.
Yeah, that fucking you little fucking driving son of a bitch. He's God bless, man.
God, what is he, 15 years old?
I didn't even know he's that old. I mean, holy shit.
We kid.
I've seen him win 2 races this year.
Yeah.
Both his wins.
And every other Xfinity.
He's won every fucking ARCA race for the past like 19 years.
And the other Xfinity races we were at this year, he was damn near won those. Or no.
He damn near won Martinsville. He wasn't fantastic at Darlington. He has speed.
Yes, he was. He drove through the field twice and sped twice. He would have won that race
I don't
otherwise.
remember what happened.
Yeah, Ty Gibbs would have won Darlington too if he hadn't. He could keep his lead foot down or away from the gas pedal on pit road.
Hey, he's just too good.
He's just
He's
too good,
just
man.
too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember feeling like this about an Xfinity driver.
God.
The last time was.
I don't even really like the guy that much. It's just he's good.
The dude is ridiculous.
He's just
man.
good.
Dude's ridiculous.
Ty Gibbs, you're not watching this, but just letting you know, guy, you're good.
Yeah. Keep on keeping on, my man.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on eating your vegetables and drinking your milk, buddy. It's working.
Wheaties and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude's ridiculous. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Nashville.
Nashville.
Smashville. Throw
I
the
thought this
catfish,
was about
losing
to be-
6. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Go Canes.
Okay.
Even though we lost to Tampa. $18 million over the cap.
Anyway, yeah. Nashville. We're gonna go to that fucking race next year. Go Bulls. Yeah.
Go Heels.
Shut up. Yeah. Nashville. We're what? We've seen the truck race. We've seen the cup practice. We've seen the Xfinity race. I thought it was gonna be a snooze fest.
I don't think it'd be a snooze fest. I mean,
I
any race
thought
with
it
the
was gonna be
750 package
I
is
thought
better
it was
than a
gonna be
race
a
without
snooze
it.
fest. I thought it was
But-
gonna be a snooze fest. Then I watched some old Nashville races, like some of the old Busch races.
Man,
And
it's
then I was
not-
like, okay, they weren't that bad. And then we got there, and I think it's been great. I mean, there's a second groove.
Yeah.
And
It's better than what I was
It's a
expecting.
second groove, and it's not like it's a dominant groove. A lot of times we see the second groove come in, and that becomes the dominant groove, and it still becomes
Well,
almost
hell,
a one groove track.
At the end of the Xfinity race, the bottom groove ends up becoming...
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a great race tomorrow. That Ally 400. I think it's going to be great.
I don't think it'll be a barn burner race.
I think it'll be as good as Darlington.
Yeah, and we
Maybe not
both thought Darlington was pretty good.
Yeah. Now, the average fan is like, oh, they won to it, won by 15 seconds.
Well, he didn't win by 15 seconds, but
whatever.
He was at one point like 12 seconds ahead.
Yeah,
but
I think it'll be a good race. I'm excited for it.
Well, what drives me crazy is we go back and run a race in the 750 package that was a 550 package last year, like Darlington. And, at Darlington, it's Harvick kind of drove away at the end of the spring race, right?
Yeah.
The Sunday race, he kind of drove away. I mean, it was like 5 seconds, which in the 550 package is a lot. 5 seconds is a shit ton. And then, yeah. Well, it's like Atlanta. Kyle Larson at one point was leading 12 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever the hell it was.
Which that's Atlanta. I feel like that's different.
A little bit, but still, it's like. And then we go to the 550 package and the numbers are bigger. Michael Waltrip, the numbers are bigger, so it's worse. It's not inherently worse. Kyle Larson worked off a 5-second lead at Darlington in a matter of 20 laps, 25 laps.
I was thinking, I was like, all right, cool, let's run Nashville Super Speedway. Fuck that shit. We can run it for a couple of years until we can get them at the fairground. Now, fuck it. If the race is as good as the other 2 races have been, keep the damn thing and let's run 2. Fuck it. Let's run 1 at the Super Speedway and 1 at the fairgrounds.
We could alternate every year.
No, I want them both.
Problem is even if tomorrow's race is an absolute barn burner, Charlotte Roval style, 2018, then it's just going to be a letdown every year. It's not to the casual fan.
Well, it's fine. We can have an average race there, and it could just be a good, solid race every year.
Yeah.
That's fine by
I
me.
don't mind a good solid race, and I don't mind a snooze fest every now and then. Honestly, like if you don't have snooze fests every now and then the great races aren't as great. They don't feel like it at the moment. I mean, we've had a shit.
I
last
just
year
like
to
NASCAR, man.
Yeah, well, last year to me was the biggest snooze fest. I think I fell asleep during about 3 races last year. Shit, you not. The first Dover race, I know I fell asleep. I think maybe one of the Pocono races, I definitely fell asleep.
I fell asleep during a race this year. I can't remember.
This year?
Yeah. Was it Atlanta? It was either Atlanta or like Richmond.
Yeah, I probably
I
would have
fell
fallen
asleep.
asleep during Atlanta if Kyle wasn't leading. But yeah, he was, so I didn't fall asleep.
Anyway, Nashville, yeah.
I think it'll be a pretty good race. I don't think
excited.
it'll be as good as he thinks it'll be, but yeah, I think it'll be a pretty good race.
I don't think it's gonna be like fantastic, but I think the Xfinity race was solid. The truck race was solid. I think we're gonna see a solid race, and I think that's better than what I thought a lot of people thought it was gonna be. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is you can have a great race, and then in like the last 20 laps, the leader gets away, and people just only remember that for whatever reason. And I just don't understand that at all.
Yeah.
How do you just forget an entire race and be like, oh yeah, like I thought Martinsville this year was a good race, really good. I thought it was a really good race, and then at the very end, Mark Trix Jr. kind of ran away with it. But I mean, that was like the last 20 laps.
I don't remember.
So. Truex was funny. Like, he was really, in that race, he was really good during the night.
We're getting into this shit. So anyway.
You don't like race analysis, buddy?
Not from a race that's already happened and is gone and over with and done with.
Well, how are you supposed to analyze something that hasn't happened yet? And why do you keep staring at my shirt? Or are you looking at Carl?
I'm looking at my
oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the whole time, I'm like, why is it, like, my shirt says 3 things. Kyle Larson, 5. Or no, Hendrick Motorsports. 5 things. 4 things. Math.
There's a triangle that means it's the Illuminati.
Illuminati confirmed! That's why Kyle's run so good this year. He's a part of the Illuminati.
I fucking told you.
Fuck!
I told you
Burn
that
his
this whole
fucking
time.
hat.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That just happened.
That was dumb. I'm gonna go get my hat now.
Okay. Anyway.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
Not really.
No.
It's been a year. Cars have gone in circles. We've seen a lot of them go in circles.
A lot.
We're going to see a lot more of them go in circles. We're going to see them turn right, which is wild. But not because they're getting loose, because they can't get loose because of the 550 package. And don't touch my feet ever.
We're not going to any more 550 races except Atlanta.
I was just saying in general. Anyway.
Yeah, I was originally not going to go to any 550 packages races, not because not out of principle, but just because they got rid of the 550 package at Darlington. And then I was like, let's go to Atlanta. And you were like, fine, for your safety, I have to go to Atlanta.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure we'll do another video here soon.
I'm sure, yeah. You know, Kyle Larson championship preview video. I got to stop that because he's going to get fucked somehow, and I'm going to be just devastated.
Yeah. If Harvard wins tomorrow, I will shotgun a beer, and we will put it at the end of this video.
But I'm uploading it tonight.
Oh. Well.
So that
we'll do another video.
Won't happen. You have your own channel. Put it on your own goddamn channel.
Use that damn thing.
But he's like, I haven't uploaded in like 6 years.
You're correct. Yeah. Anyway, it's been great talking to you guys. I'm going to drink this beer. And then...
I've been Buddy. He's been Seth. This has been the Big Motor Small Blade Podcast. I know what I said. Don't look at me like that.
All right. Ken Seth.
Budwardo. Ken Seth.
Ken Seth.
I've been Ken Seth. He's been Budwardo. This has been the Small Motor Big Blade Podcast. Fuck you.
Don't ever say that again. All right.
Y'all can Ligma.